Welcome to Eugene, Oregon. A picturesque evening here. Perfect counter to the chaos that's about to unfold on this field in front of us. The crowd has been waiting all day. They're fired up to see the Ducks open another season at Autzen Stadium, the House of Loud. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Ducks have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators offense will start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
I love the coverage in the back end by the secondary. That DB was glued to the wide receiver, staying right behind him. He was able to locate the ball and get his pile out there to knock it down.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Gators! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Oregon Ducks offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on first down from the 30. They'll try the run. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole where you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. At the 45 on his way. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone.
think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback... Target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give from the gun. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Gators! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Turner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lost, the defense is wide open. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting close progression.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cochran. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
He'll throw it. Snags it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it again. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Oregon. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it. Right, you get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rolled him out of bounds and forced the loss. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. 1st down here for the offense. The run to the left. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Now he's looking to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They're trying to get to it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. Ran through the contact.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. The Gators are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Snags it over the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And now on second down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Swings it out to his running back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Using his legs to buy some time. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Firing to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. To get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Hodges. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hodges. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dances away. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Touch pass on the right. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. A touch pass on the jet sweep.
Ball carried by the running back. He's marked out of bounds at the 50.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next counting. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
At the 35, he's open. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got it. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Gators.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Turner. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out
and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
That was terrible. Awful.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting, and you've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game. Because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
He's going to get loose. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Gators sending the offense back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gators! And the pummeling has started.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hodges. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Hodges. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. The aerial assault continues. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Coming after it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. They've been running it, but now the pass makes his connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Snares it outside. It's Hodges. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Wide open downfield. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting word. A late touchdown.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Let's see what they've got on second down. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the court.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many...
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.